From blazing sixes on the cricket pitch to setting fire to the stage with soca and dancehall beats, he's not just a champion, he is Sir Champion, a West Indies cricket legend, global entertainer, and the creative force behind 47 productions. Dwayne Bravo is showing the world there's no limit to Caribbean talent. Today, on Basia TV Podcast, we talk music, culture, a little cricket, and what the champion has been up to since retiring from international cricket. Basia World, let's welcome a man I'm proud to call my friend, DJ Bravo. That's good.
This episode is brought to you by 124 Nut Out Sports Agency. Welcome to the next level.
Hey guys, it's your girl Basia, and welcome to Basia TV Podcast, coming to you from our studio in Atlanta, Georgia. Guys, today I'm excited, and I'm always excited when it comes to having a conversation with one of my favorite people in the whole world. You know, not even my husband, not even jealous. He has given me permission for this man to be one of my favorite people. So, without further ado, let me introduce you to the one and only DJ. Okay, I don't want nobody to charge me no money to sing that song. How you doing, my friend? What's up, King?
Nice to see you.
You ready to cook?
Always ready.
Always ready. Welcome to
Yes.
Basia TV Podcast.
Yes.
It's your first well, it's not the first time we're doing interviews because we started a long time ago before people even knew who DJ Bravo was outside of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And somehow we always find our way back to each other. Let me not get nobody jealous. But welcome to Basia TV Podcast.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Listen, I'm so excited to talk to you because truthfully, the other interviews we've done over the years have really been about cricket and how, I don't think we'll ever be able to talk without, talking a thing or two about cricket and the game.
Mhm.
But I got to tell you that retirement looks good on you, man. You enjoying it?
Yeah. I think I had a very good, long, successful career. So
Iconic.
I
One of the best all-rounders from the West Indies the game has ever seen. Check that.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
No, hands down. I mean, come on.
But I'm enjoying it, and it's good, a good journey, and I'm happy that I'm able to still contribute to the sport
yes,
and
I'm seeing that.
and see the next generation,
Yeah,
succeed.
yeah, I'm happy for that as well. But I don't want to focus on cricket for today. I mean, people, your cricket accomplishments are largely published and largely talked about. We didn't invite you for that today. We're talking 47 productions. We're talking entertainment.
Yep.
And let me set up this discussion. Let me just tell you one time. The reason I wanted to have this discussion with you on what is arguably the #1 platform for Caribbean celebrities in North America, hands down, Basia TV all the way. You are somebody who continue to inspire my husband and business partner, Ricardo Powell, and I, with not just your tenacity, but your bold confidence and the ability to consistently reinvent yourself. I just love how you prepared for retirement because you're not retired. One, too young, too smart. You are the what you call that, the gold standard and the template for what young international cricketers should be looking who they should be looking up to pivot. And you've done this thing correct. The way you prepared and you seamlessly transition into entertainment. If you had to do it all over again, Bravo, and God said, Dwayne, I only have 2 talents for you, but you have to choose one. You have to choose one. You cannot have 2 because obviously he gave you 2. But you have to choose one. You either choose music or you choose cricket, which would be, which is, I want to know today, which is your first love? Which one is your first love?
Well, cricket will be my first love. I'll choose cricket still.
Cricket.
Yeah,
Why?
because is a sport that really bring people from different races together.
Mm-hmm.
Music also, but
Mm-hmm.
music is so seasonal.
Oh,
Whereas, I guess maybe because I come from Trinidad
yeah.
and soca music is not a global thing. It's
Yes.
not on the international market. So growing up, we would not even think about being a soca artist.
Yes.
You quicker gravitate to try to be a Beanie Man, a
Yes.
Buju, like that kind of level.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, music it's close. It's a tough call, but
Mm-hmm.
because cricket make me who I am today, it's hard to say because
Yeah.
I mean my gift come from God come is cricket, so I have
It's
to
cricket,
stick to
right? A
cricket.
natural
Yeah,
gift would be
yeah, but
Christmas
natural,
cricket.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I get that, and I understand that. So let me ask you, I mean, in terms of the music industry, I know in cricket, nobody questions your credential.
No,
Nobody. Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah, impossible. Um, do they question your credentials in the entertainment industry now that you've entered I entered in a similar way. I didn't do journalism at school, and I remember when I started Basia Media decades ago in the Caribbean, I received a pushback. Like, who is she? She wasn't a part of media, but I came in as an entrepreneur. I never wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be a media entrepreneur. And similarly, I feel like you came into the music business like a Dan. You just enter and you say, yo, I come to own piece of this, which is the
Mm,
best way.
yeah.
Did you receive pushback?
Yeah, of course. Of course, there's pushback. Of course, there is the ones who will try to stick you in a box and say, no, stay in your lane. This is not for you.
Hmm.
They will have those who say you already have your money already. Why you coming into this for?
Hmm.
And I just felt that, it's just an insecurity amongst people.
Yeah,
For me, I just get involved in music
yeah,
because I'm passionate about it. I
yeah,
love it. And I figure that there's so much more could be done,
yeah,
especially for Trinidad and Tobago. Like
yeah,
I'm brand TNT, so
yeah,
for me, getting involved in music at this level
yeah.
is to try to use my access, my international global appeal that I have, and try to let people get to
And the
understand my
largest in
culture.
Trinidad and Tobago, I just want to say that.
uh,
No. Okay, oh gosh, allow me now to misbehave just a little, right? I want you said something a few minutes ago about the reach of soca music.
mm.
Obviously, I live in North America, run my businesses in North America. The neighborhood I live in, nobody knows about soca music. Zero people.
Only Caribbean people know about soca music, and only Caribbean people could tolerate it for a certain period of time. And
And
as I
people
said,
like
it's
us who
only
travel the world and
yeah,
we frequent Asia and Europe and so on, we can tell them. They know about dancehall and reggae. They
it
don't know
is.
about soca music.
No, there no. Some
And they
people
know
don't
about
even know.
sports. They know
Some
about
people,
great Dwayne Bravo and
yeah,
Karen Pollard and Nicholas Puran
yeah,
and Lindell Simmons and the rest of them. They don't know what soca
yeah.
is.
No, they know what soca is, but i- again, I guess our carnival too is something that a lot of people enjoy. So you see a lot of non-Caribbean people
Yeah,
come to Trinidad to experience it and enjoy it. But as a friend or a friend had to tell that person to say,
yeah,
hey, you have to come and visit Trinidad Carnival. And then they come. So they enjoy the activities
yeah,
more than the music. There's a party and it's
correct. They enjoy
like
the
you guys
freeness
don't
of
sleep.
getting away from winter.
Yeah, you guys don't sleep, fete after fete.
Yeah,
This, but yeah, I just felt that our industry, because back then and even now, people just use it as a hustle.
yeah,
Like, let's get that song now. So at least for the next two carnivals, I could eat, I could live, I could
Yeah.
survive. But nobody take the music apart from, I mean, I don't want to call names and knock anybody to belittle anybody,
Yeah.
but I had the opportunity this season to be closer to Marshall,
Right.
you know,
In terms of music.
in terms of music and seeing his work ethic and how he go about his craft and how dedicated he is to it. I figure if we as a people had like about 2 to 3 more Marshalls, soca music would have been way bigger
Hmm. Hmm.
because
Hmm.
that man, trust me,
Yeah, I'm not
whatever
questioning his work ethic.
whatever he achieved, if anybody envious of him,
Yeah.
as they say in Jamaica, they bad mind.
Them bad mind.
Yeah.
For real.
That man, nah, you know,
Yeah,
everybody
no.
have the ways of how
We are big fans of Marshall Montano and in particular his work ethic because I'm
but
very appreciative.
serious. This season opened up my eyes. Like
Yeah.
it's a different.
Yeah. No. I hear that. But let me ask you this in terms of how you have positioned the number one music recording studio in the Caribbean, 47 Productions. Are you leaning more towards soca music? Are you getting more support from the soca industry because you said it's seasonal? Or are you drawing, because I've seen on Instagram where you're drawing a lot of visits from dancehall artists and so on. Are you getting the traffic from Jamaica and the reggae world to record at the studio?
Yeah, I get a lot more support and love from the Jamaican artists
Mm,
than the local ones there.
wow.
I just
I'm
felt
not
that
surprised, but wow.
yeah, it's a wow factor, is an eye opener
Hmm.
because even like sometimes I go in a little depression in terms of like why I really put my money in this. Like even my Jamaican friend and them they say to me, Bravo,
Mm-hmm.
if you had put something like this in Jamaica,
Wow.
Jesus Christ, Bravo, you can't stop counting money. This studio
Yeah.
will never be empty. And
Yeah.
they hear it from, so like Sizzler record. I don't even know how much songs Sizzler have in this system here. Over 20 songs.
Wow.
You understand? Sizzler will come here and spend days upon days. Even my team who work here, my engineer and my other
Yeah.
songwriter, they will leave.
Hmm.
They'll come the next day, boss, boss,
Yeah.
Sizzler, mash up, mash up. So
Yeah.
if I call the names of the Jamaicans heavyweight that come pass through the studio,
Call them, please. I want to know. And I want the
um,
people to know.
is like so like Bojo,
Mm. Got
Beanie,
Beanie.
Bounty,
Hmm.
Sizzler,
Hmm. The
Anthony
top.
B,
Top.
Dexter Daps,
Mm.
Burna Boy,
Mm-hmm. I saw that one.
Popcorn,
Yeah.
um, who again. So that is like 8 heavyweights there.
Yeah.
Christopher Martin,
Wow.
Mr. G
The top in
also
the
come.
Caribbean. Who's that
Eh?
one? Sorry.
A
What's
guy
the last
named
one?
Mr. G, Goofy. He produced, he come down, he saw my artist in Jamaica, and he came down to Trinidad to do a production with her.
Hmm.
So that's like 10 heavyweights I call there,
Hmm.
right? When I come back here now, it only so like obviously Bungie fan, do
Mm-hmm.
some stuff here. Um Lyrical, Patrice,
Mm-hmm.
but they come after, you
The
know.
big ones came.
They come after, and I wish they could continue to come. Like at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you have a facility like this. I mean, everybody have their
It's
little
the
comfort.
art.
Everybody had a little comfort where they would rather go and record and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I put out my production this season, my rhythm, the pineapple rhythm,
I remember that.
I made it a duty that all who is to record on my rhythm has to do their recording session at my
Correct.
studio. Yeah,
Respect you.
yeah. So lyrical come, Rupee pull up,
Ruby,
Patrice.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
I saw
so
Alison there as well, or she just visited.
Alison Hines, yeah. Now
Yeah.
the buzz starting to happen, and again, any artist who walk in this building, they just have this wow factor, like, wow, I didn't
No,
even know this is here.
I have been told word on the street by people who know what studios are
Yeah,
that
it
this is
is.
the number one recording studio in the Caribbean, hands
Yeah,
down.
yeah, it is, it is, it
And
is.
I'm so proud of you, friend. I mean,
Yeah,
like, and you know who told us about this? A Jamaican, right? Jamaican told us.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, I see them don't play with the music, eh? I watch
That's why they're the
I
top
watch
music in the
all of
Caribbean.
them. I watch all of them when they come here. It's
Hmm.
like they literally become kids again.
Wow.
They don't want to leave. You
Wow.
know, it's like them men and them just work and record and record. Mr. Vegas is the next one.
Oh my God,
I
really?
forget Mr. Vegas. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, as he
Yeah,
came here during Carnival time. And look
yeah.
how simple it was. I bounced him up in an event in
Hmm.
Carnival time. I say, yo, General, how long in Trinidad for?
Mm-hmm.
He say, here till after Carnival, right? I say, well, my studio here, that's where you pass through. Just come and have a look. He say, yeah, man. Exchange number, right? I
Mm-hmm.
message him the next day. Say, yo, big boss, this is the link. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. And I never forget it was this party, Adrian Chandler party, Picnic. It was
Mm-hmm.
a big, big party, yeah?
Yeah.
I in the party and Vegas messaged me and said, yo, studio open?
Hmm.
Yeah. What I mean if studio open? That time the studio ain't open. I say, oh, our studio always open. I say, all
Yeah.
right, link up. What? I pull out
Yeah.
and pour out all of you in the party. I say, yo,
Yes.
I had to leave.
Business.
Yeah, I link up my brother and I say, yo, link up, go and open up the studio for me.
Yeah.
And then I went and pick up Vegas. He was staying on by close to higher day on the ship. I
Yeah.
pick him up. And listen, the
Hmm.
man come here. The man didn't come to recording. The man come to the see the space, and when the man see the space and see the energy, and
Mm-hmm.
the man end up
Mm-hmm.
recording 4 songs, 4 songs.
I have an idea. Would you permit us to record some Basia TV podcasts from your number one studio in the Caribbean?
You
When
come to Trinidad? Of course.
anything for you, because I want to
Yeah.
experience that sort of creativity.
Now if you come here, you're gonna love it.
I want to know when I'm in Trinidad, I can record Baja TV
That
podcast there.
that easy. Free of charge. Don't worry yourself. All
Yeah,
yours.
I appreciate that because let me tell you something. I am so much in awe of what you have done for the entertainment industry in the Caribbean, but
Mm,
more so from your own country, Trinidad and Tobago. And it always saddens me when you see there are a lot of things I learned about our country by leaving. Because when you leave, you experience a growth and your eyes open. You see what the world is like and you see how the world perceives us,
mm-hmm.
right? And then you come home and you see a set of people that are in their bubble.
It's crazy.
And sometimes our bubble is wrong.
Yeah, and I just figure is like
Yeah.
being in this industry, in this music industry, I keep saying to my team and them here, like, it's not really cut out for me because of my personality and how I see life and how I view
Yeah.
things. These people are so insecure about their own selves, about their
Ah,
craft.
ah.
So it's like they see somebody that they think is a threat.
Huh.
They want to, like, they don't want to share
Bravo, a
information.
man with your following. For
Yeah.
those who are thinking strategically and they're in their insecurity, let me just send a message. A man with your global stature, right? A man who is known by the likes of Steve Harvey and this one and in
Yeah.
Dubai, and the
Yeah.
people that you flex with, they are dreaming to flex with. We know this. You're not the kind of person to come out and say this. So I will say it. A minute for everybody, right? A man of your stature, which fool could be intimidated or too insecure to ensure that they collaborate with you? Because where you have gotten to, they're trying to reach.
Yeah.
Well, the social media platform says it all. It's all real, people. It ain't fake. He
All
didn't
real.
buy it.
No, I don't even know how to even start to buy that. No, and that
Correct.
is
You
like
don't need to.
I
You
was
don't need
saying to somebody the other day, The lady, I went in her office. I went to meet the sports minister
Mm-hmm.
and his secretary, and we talking and stuff and thing. And I tell her, I said, listen to me. You know, you're talking to one of the most influential and the most followed person on the
Instagram.
island.
Yeah,
I say, a
yeah,
matter of fact, not as the most followed. I am the most followed in the person in Trinidad by 4 times.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole of the country is 1.3 million.
yeah. My producer spoke to somebody this week who was a little too busy to come on the platform. And I said, listen, we don't need them and no Bravo is coming.
Yeah. Too busy.
Too busy. Too busy. Because people also underestimate what Basia TV is and 124.
Yeah. No. I always tell people, so like, I even tell my little girlfriends and them this, right?
Mhm. I like how you realize that, but go on. Mhm.
Busy people make time for who they want to make time for and what they want to make time for.
Correct.
So everybody can be busy. I busy too. I'm also very busy. You
Bravo,
see
the
what?
people I call, they're not busier than you. I know how busy you are.
Yeah, I just need to be reminded,
Yeah.
right? And certain things because if I forget it, it's like an honest mistake, like But
No,
once
no,
I'm
no. You don't have
reminded,
to. It's me talking to you, looking. You don't
yeah.
have to tell me that.
But no, it's just to make time and make opportunities for people. I just figure. So something like I said to you, even with this studio, a couple times I think about closing it down. I think
No,
about
no,
leasing
we're
it.
not
I
doing
think
that.
no, but
Now that we've put it out there,
Sizzla already hit me in my head and say, "Youth,
no,
where are
we're
you
not
mad?"
doing that. No, we're not doing that. Now that we've put it out there,
Yeah.
we'll have an offline discussion about that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, Sizzla say I can't do that. Yeah, youth,
You
you're
know,
crazy.
they didn't
No.
make you, so they cannot break you.
Yeah,
You hear that?
yeah. I keep going. Yes.
Nah, we're not doing that. We know how to fix that. We just weren't aware of what needed to be fixed.
Yeah.
Problem diagnosed.
All right, good.
We're not
Nice.
gonna make them win king at all.
Nah. Can't do
You
that.
know, I fed up with the bad mind thing, you know.
Nah, it real. For no
I fed up
reason,
with it.
unnecessary. I don't need anything from anybody more than just to collaborate and
Yeah.
everybody win.
Speaking of collaboration, what's your dream collaboration for music? Who's your dream collaborator?
Boy, let me see, boy. Well, this season, one of my dreams come true.
Yeah.
Getting to work with Marshall.
Yeah.
That
Rightly so.
was, yeah, that was a big deal for me
Yeah.
because I mean he's someone idolized, icon,
Yeah.
and being able to put out a rhythm, and he was part of it, part of the production. He even actually team up with me
Yeah.
to work with this project because again that was a dream come true.
Yeah.
Bungie, I was able to nail long Bungie finally on
Mhm.
a rhythm after a lot of tries, but
Yeah.
eventually um he finally made the time. So
Busy.
this year I was able to nail long Bungie,
Mm-hmm.
Marshall, Putri. So those are from a local point of view.
Yeah.
Pleasing international, obviously Beanie, that's my brethren. So
Yes.
I do have projects with him. I do have collaborations with him, songs with him.
Yes.
Uh, but yeah, those are the main ones. But
Um, yeah. I don't know. I have no words. Like I didn't even think you would say so many things you said to me this morning, you know? But on that note, we'll take a small break, a short
yeah,
break.
yeah.
And when we come back, I have to ask you who's the king of the dance hall. So
Oh
let's take a
Lord
little
have
break.
mercy.
This is
Hey.
Basia TV Podcast, and I'm hanging out with my friend, the king, Dwayne Bravo's in the studio. We'll be right back.
This segment is brought to you by Ricardo Powell Cricket Academy, based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Welcome back, guys. And I'm hanging out with the one and only Dwayne Bravo. Bravo, let me tell you something before we go further, because I can't wait until we get into the pepper pot section, but we have some time. there's been a lot of online debate about who's the king of the dancehall, and I know you see it. I find you saying that thing, right? And you know your girl. I'm from the Caribbean, so I like a little bacchanal, right?
So why you want to bring me the bacchanal? I don't like bacchanal.
No, I find it sweet. Well, I asked my next brother, Kevin Little, and he got to the point. He said who he thought it was and so on.
Who is
But
it? What Kevin
everybody's
Little
been
say?
talking, and I could go on record too. I ain't gonna put you in it alone, right? Everybody's been talking about Vibes Cartel is the king of the dancehall, and we see where Benny has been, saying, no, you not take that from me. I'm the king of the dancehall, and none of it matters there because these are two of the greatest artists that the Caribbean has ever seen. So I just want to say that this is just stupid talk. This is just us being fun and getting into the little argument for a little clickbait, right? But at the same time, the both gentlemen deserve their credits, and we can say why they both. And it's obvious, right? But who's the king of the dancer?
Listen to me. You see that conversation is a touchy one, right?
It is.
But to be honest, this thing is like, so for example, from a cricketing terms, right?
Yes.
There's always be we ask who's the greatest batsman. All right, there's Lara, there's Tendulkar. If we go talk to my father, he go say Sir Gary Sobers, somebody go say Sir Viv Richards, right?
Yes.
And I always say to people, again, it look like Ronaldo, Messi, who's better?
Right.
Those things are a personal, individual choice. Who
Yeah.
you prefer,
They
right?
are.
Greatness is greatness. Both of these guys are great.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you ask me that question directly, I go say Beanie.
Yeah.
Right? Because that is just because of my association with Beanie. That is who I idolize. Beanie Man inspire Vibes Cartel also. You
Well,
know,
he
so
said that, but Vibes hasn't said that. He said Buju Banton inspired him. Be careful.
no, it is on record already, right? That Cartel says Beanie Man also inspired him. You cannot be in dancehall and not be inspired by
You and
Beanie.
I know that. You can't even when you talk about dancehall music, you cannot say that the best era of dancehall music when
You
we used
cannot, it's impossible. But I
Beanie Man.
don't like what I don't like though is that, so again, Beanie is my virgin, Beanie is my king, right? But Beanie had to also know, right? If cartel time is now and it's his moment,
Yes.
gracefully like allow him to experience that moment.
Yes.
Because there will be a time where cartel will also have to pass on
The
that to
handover.
somebody else.
There's
You
a handover.
understand? So yeah, that king thing, that king fight kind of thing is just unnecessary. But like again, each to their own, right? I can't tell Beanie not to defend the crown. I can't tell Cartel not to claim it, right?
And I just want to be clear, we on slackness because it's all rubbish.
Yeah, it's madness, and that again is like each to their own. Like so, for me, I can say is the greatest T20 cricketer. I'll never say that. Because I know there's a Chris Gill there. There's a there's a Pollard there, there's a Andrew Russell there, there's Sunil Narine there.
Yeah.
But we all have our own success, have our own little empire in
and
our
it
own
all
different way.
deserves to be respected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's semantics. It's the crab in the barrel kind of thing,
Yeah.
They did it to us a long time ago, and a lot of us are still perpetuating that drama.
It's crazy. But to answer your question peacefully, my king is Beanie. But Beanie should also let's allow Carter to
have your time.
Enjoy his moment now.
Yeah. I think I said earlier I alluded to this. Let's leave Beanie and Carter. That what I love the most about you is just your confidence and the ability to reinvent yourself. And what people don't understand is that your confidence didn't come from money. Like you've always been, I've never seen you depressed, King. But I'm sure you deal with down times and sad times. But every time I have seen you, you've had a smile on your face and you've just had this calm, casual confidence. Where did you get that from?
I think that come from my parents, you know.
Yeah.
My father,
Hmm.
who is a life at the party.
Yes.
Nothing bother him. As we say it in Trinidad,
Yeah.
the happiest poor man, we call
Yeah.
him.
Peace, poor man. Yeah.
Right? The man with no money, no kind of resources, nothing, but just
Not
happy.
happy.
Happy on life and make everybody happy around him. And then my
Hmm.
mom on the other side now, she was very chill, laid back, calm,
Yeah.
love her children,
Yeah.
soft spoken, not out
Oh,
there, so it's like I get my father crazy, happy go lucky energy, and
yes.
then I get my mom calmness,
Yeah.
respectful.
Yes.
So it's both of them. I think both my parents is who instill that discipline and that humbleness in me that I
Yeah.
live by, So I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that.
I understand that. I truly understand that because
Yeah.
it's something that we all admire. Some people may not say it, but we're like, oh God, Bravo, just chill, Bravo, just. But a lot of times, a lot of people get their confidence and their sense of persona from money, and yours was exactly the same before you made it, and that's what I admire about you. Nothing has changed.
No, nothing will not change.
Yeah. Um, Before we get into the pepper pot section, right?
Hmm.
Oh, I want you. I think you've already described what's different about 47, and we already know is number one. So we will be also promoting videos of this great studio throughout our platform so that everybody knows where to come. As far as I'm
Hmm.
concerned, if you're not recording where the top people recording, you're not a part of the top. Full stop. All the tops came through. All right. Um, I have a question for you. You're getting away with all this question. Um, what's your position on marriage these days? You think we'll ever see a lady? We have
Oh
against
Lord.
marriage, boy. I'm joking. Answer that question like a Trini. We have against marriage, boy.
Oh Lord. I am not against marriage, It's just at the moment, like I always tell myself,
Mhm.
honestly, one day I want to, but
Really?
now,
It's
yeah,
something you believe in?
eventually one day, yeah. But I don't feel I could do it now because I'm still so active and still so busy.
Yeah.
And I really want to. I promise myself, if I do married, I will be faithful to my wife. I don't want to cheat
Really?
in and no
You made that
craziness
promise? You made
to
that promise to
myself.
me?
Yeah, but not if I'm married now, I might cheat on she. So that's why I'm not
Right, right.
married
I
now.
don't want a man who's honest and he puts his cards
Ah,
on the table.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I don't
marriage is
want to.
not about cheating. If you wrap it up, wrap it up.
Yeah, yeah. So if I decide to make that move, then it's
Yeah.
because I ready in my mind that this is what I want to do.
You know, I have a
That I'm
sneaking
not going to feel
suspicion.
pressured to get
No,
married
no, no,
neither.
you ain't gonna be.
Yeah,
Listen up. I have a sneaking suspicion, and I will say this in code. Only you and I will understand it. But I
yeah,
feel the first shall be the last, Let me move
yeah.
on.
Yeah. That's yesterday, and that someone said me that same thing.
Always be talking about it behind your back. That's our little cricket in a circle thing. I feel
Oh
the first shall be the
God.
last, Let me move
And
on.
then someone
Let's
said me that
touch
same
on
thing.
topic, read between them lines. They know what we're talking about, right? Yeah. The general is
Crazy.
the general.
Uh,
All right, let's move on. I think I started put you in the pepper pot before my producers put you in the pepper pot. Time for the pepper pot.
that pepper pot feels like it hot, boy.
The pepper pot.
It's getting hot. We drop you in the pepper pot.
All right, rapid fire, rapid fire. Even though I feel you've been in rapid fire since you've been sitting here talking to me, right? All right, you just have to give me one answer. Don't try anything. Soca or dancehall?
Soca.
Carnival in Trinidad or cricket abroad?
That word.
Carnival in Trinidad or cricket abroad? Instinct answer.
Cricket abroad.
Morning gym session or late night studio session?
Late night studio session.
Voice note or text?
WhatsApp messaging.
Okay. One word to describe you on the cricket field.
Champion.
One word to describe you in the studio.
Flamboyant.
Collab with Rihanna or Drake.
Rihanna.
Boom. Most played song on your playlist right now.
Most played.
Song on your playlist right now.
What's my most played song on the playlist right now? Girl Every Day by Marshall Montano, the remix.
I heard it. I heard it on Instagram yesterday. I was like, this boy, I was sharing it. Who brings more vibes? Dwayne Bravo, the cricketer, or Dwayne Bravo, the performer?
It's the same person. The
Nope.
same. Yeah.
But I think so, but you have to choose.
Dwayne Bravo, the cricketer.
The cricketer. All right.
Yeah.
What's your go-to meal?
Roti.
What's the something people would be surprised to learn about you?
That I don't drink alcohol.
I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I think a lot of people would be surprised because I already know that. Well, this one is funny. Wine on the truck or chill on the beach?
Beach. Chill on the beach.
Sorry, I read that wrong. My producer will kill me. Wine on the truck or chill in the boot?
The boot on the truck? Which boot?
Didn't tell me. Producer. Any boots? Wine on the truck or chill in a boot? Like maybe VIP or something.
Chill in the boot.
Okay. 2025 is the year of, finish that statement.
2025 is the year of greatness.
Nice. Dwayne Bravo, I love you for life. You're the realest. And listen, we're gonna fix something that I didn't even know was broken. Because you know me, I don't like sugarness. Yeah. Don't mess with my people, man. Don't mess with my people. Dwayne, for those who don't know, you deserve everything. Because you know what my husband has always told me about you? How much he admires your work ethic and how hard you go. Yeah. Right? Not, for somebody who's so intense about professionalism, but their character seems so laid back, they don't understand your work ethic because of your general persona, But you just keep doing what you're doing, and we're going to keep making sure you achieve what you want to achieve in the entertainment industry. Because as I said earlier, they didn't make you, so they cannot break you. All right? And we're going to fix that. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for pulling up. I am happy, and I'm going to accept the invitation to record the Basia TV podcast. When I'm in Trinidad and Tobago, I will be like all the top people taping at 47 Productions. So, entertainers, artists, some of you all have the opportunity to redeem yourselves. Let's support our own. Let's support our own. It be stronger together. If you're still in the mindset of the crab in the barrel and you're still there, it means that you haven't grown. Let's grow up and glow up. How about that?
That'll be good. Yes,
that'll be good. It's your girl Basia. Dwayne, thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, don't forget to follow Dwayne. Not that he needs more followers, but if you're not one of them, be at DJ Bravo 47 on Instagram and follow us at Basia TV Podcast, not Basia Powell. We have to change that on IG and everywhere else. Don't forget to subscribe and stream our podcast on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're everywhere. And we are #1 for Caribbean celebrities. Believe that. Receive that. We cook in. Until next time, Don't forget to live the life you love and love the life you live. It's your good Basia. I'm out. Bam.